going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another episode of MUT Recap, our weekly series here each and every Monday where we go over everything that's happening in Madden 20 and Madden 20 Ultimate Team. And as always, we're going to start by recapping Weekend League and gameplay. So, man, this weekend took a toll on me, I'm not going to lie. As you can see, I got my 13 wins, right? But we're always shooting for at least 16. I got 4 games to play, but it's just not going to happen. I actually had 5 games to go with 13 wins, and I lost my last game. I just did not have the drive, the desire, I didn't want to play. I just did not want to play Sunday night. I played 1 game, got my 13th win, played another game, got I-formed to death on the first drive, and I said, you know what, man, I just don't want high blood pressure tonight. I'm not putting up with this, and I gave up. Call me a quitter, I kind of feel like I am. I'm a little disappointed that I didn't try to finish and get 16 wins, but it is what it is. Let me recap my weekend league. So what I did this weekend, I'll show you my team if I remember at the end of the video, is I added Bobby Wagner MUT Hero, got Enforcer on him. We even picked up Jamal Adams, powered him up all the way up to an 89. His MUT Hero card comes out later today, and we will be dropping a video on that. And put Enforcer on that card, and I thought, you know what, everybody on Twitter is talking about Enforcer this, Enforcer that. Let's force some fumbles against people running the ball the whole game. And it was really good to start out with. Man, I tell you, Bobby Wagner, he forced like 3 fumbles in a 3-game span. I think in a 5-game span we had 4 fumbles total as a team. Everything was working out well. It was just a big up and down weekend. I'm not even going to sit here and say I got destroyed by the run all weekend. But once again was in spurts, so since Weekend League isn't closed, I can kind of show you my progression here. I should have known this was going to be a rough Weekend League with the first game being a loss. It was a guy who ran 3-4 odd pinch buck most of the game, ran I-form most of the game. He went up 14-0 on me. I finally was able to adjust, shut down his running game, came back, battled back, got the game going ahead touchdown with about 11 seconds to go. I was up 4 points, and stupid old me kicked the ball to Tyreek Hill and gave up a walk-off kick return to catch an L on my very first game. Then we just kind of went streaking, won 3 in a row, lost 1, lost. Then we won 4 in a row, then we lost 3 in a row, then we won 4 in a row, and then loss, win, loss. So that just seems to be my problem. I just run into these things where I win 4 in a row and then lose 3 in a row, and it's just terrible by me. So that was my weekend league. I had 1 dashboard disconnect loss, which was unfortunate. I mean, and then the very last night, Saturday night, very last game of Saturday night, playing a really good opponent, battling back and forth. I got the ball. We're under 2 minutes. I think he at this point had used one of his 3 timeouts. 3rd and maybe 3, run a halfback dive, pick up the yardage, strip fumble animation. I lose the ball. My opponent gets into field goal range, and I lose the game. And when I tell you it demoralized me, that's part of the reason why I just could not really get into playing on Sunday. It was frustrating for real, man. And it wasn't even like I hate this game moment. It was just like, why am I so unlucky for something like that to happen? Not even a hit stick, just a strip fumble animation. Should have turned on conservative probably, but you know what, it is what it is. We're going to be beefing up the squad, getting a lot of better players on the team, and we'll be prepared for next Weekend League. So we got 125-0. That's probably the first time this year where only one person has gone 25-0. We'll scroll all the way to the bottom. Now keep in mind, this is early Monday morning. These leaderboards will probably change because I'm sure there's people playing early this morning. But, hey, my man, shout out my guy, Kep, with the 20 wins. Good shit, Kep. So it looks like quite a few people with 20 wins are getting into the top 100. I think in the past, it's typically been 19, right? 19 was getting some people in. We damn near half of the, shout out to my guy Pony Montana right here too with 21 wins. Damn near half of the leaderboard has 21 wins. So that's interesting. I'm sure that number will change, but it looks like a minimum of 20 had to get you into that top 100. So that is Weekend League for me. Again, let me know how yours was. How many wins did you get? What things did you run across? Any glitches? Just what defenses, offenses did you have trouble with? I want to hear from you guys. Let's go ahead and recap the content for this week. So Monday, we had flashbacks, of course. We had a flashback Landon Collins, and we had a flashback Allen Robinson. The Landon Collins card actually looked really good. He had good hit power. I believe if you power him up, you can get Enforcer. If you're unaware, Enforcer is basically an ability that allows your CPU to get hit sticks and occasionally force fumbles and get just really violent, brutal tackle animations. And you want to yell every time you see them make a hit stick tackle because you think it's going to be a fumble. So that was that. Tuesday, we had Team of the Week, and once again, it was a very, in the words of Peter Griffin, a shallow and pedantic Team of the Week drop. There were a lot of candidates that could have got good cards, but instead we got Team of the Week Nick Chubb, which certainly deserved a card. Stats were a little bit underwhelming. There's just so many other good running backs out there. We got a Desmond King as a defensive hero, deserving of a card. I think he forced 2 sacks and a forced fumble. Stats were a little underwhelming. And then Chris Godwin, who is playing great. I mean, I think he had like 2 touchdowns again yesterday. The limited card, that card actually looked really good, but there was an issue where it wasn't in packs for a little while, and EA had to do make rights, and the card was just overall expensive and not worth the price that it goes for. But I'm not mad at the limiteds for Team of the Week. They need to keep those coming. I wish they would bump the pull rates up a little bit, but it gives people an incentive to want to open up packs knowing that there's a limited. And when you think about the fact that, I mean, MUT 10 Legends are about to be over, but we get limiteds on Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. You know, eventually it'll just be Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. But I like the fact that there's 3 times a week where there's limiteds in packs for all of you pack rippers. Going back to this type of drop here, Wednesday we had heavyweight Shaq Mason and Michael Pierce. Those cards actually were both pretty solid. It's just, I don't know, man. I think everybody kind of looks past these drops every week and nobody really pays attention. For Thursday, a lot going on. We had a gameplay patch. And honestly, after playing, Weekend League after this patch, playing some Seasons games, I don't feel any difference in the game. They did address things like sideline catches, and I'm sure in those situations, those feel like they probably going to address. I didn't really have a situation like that after the patch, but the gameplay feels the same for me. They did address on that patch that, or in those patch notes, that they are looking and tuning the run, and that will be coming out in a future date. Will it be this week? I don't know, but we'll have to wait and see. So that's that. We did get signature cards that day, 2 solid ones as well, Jarrell Casey and Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson card looks pretty solid. Throw power is a little low though. Friday, we got MUT Heroes, so that was pretty awesome, right? Best promo of the year so far. I'm not going to spend too much time recapping it because I damn near did it in 2 other videos, but solos are going to get you a free 90 or 91 overall hero of your choice. Drawing a blank here. House Rules this Tuesday is going to get you another free hero of your choice. 32 team fantasy pack. It has training packs. There's solos that, well, they're a little annoying, I'm not going to lie. I already mentioned the solos. It's just a good promo, man. A lot of people were upset at some of the players they picked, and I understand if you've been waiting for your favorite team to get a MUT hero and then that MUT hero is trash or one you didn't want, but there's still a lot of good cards in this promo, and I would say a good solid 10 to 15 cards are usable for most teams out there. So really good promo. On Friday we also got the Madden 10 Gronkowski, which it's not worth the price for real. I saw Zerk comparing him to Greg Olsen, and yeah, Gronk had way better run blocking, but when you look at the receiving stats and all that stuff, it's just a little disappointing. But I will say, I've been calling Gronk this whole time. You go back and watch all of my Madden 10 Legend videos. We've definitely been calling and saying that Gronk was going to be the card for pretty much every week that I put out a video on that. So I think we have offensive line, wild card, and cornerback. Pretty much confirmed that Deion Sanders is in the game. There was a glitch with Saturday, which will move on to Saturday's Legends, where Jim Brown and Brian Urlacher, there was a glitch that when you finish these Legend solos, one of them, it said Deion Sanders' name at the top of the screen. So everybody believes, and I would agree, that Deion Sanders is in the game. I think he's going to be the MUT 10 cornerback legend. I have no idea who the wild card is going to be because I thought it would be Megatron. And the offensive lineman, I'm still going Jonathan Ogden there. But Saturday legends, Jim Brown, Urlacher. Urlacher's actually a really solid card. He can't get Enforcer, that's the only problem, but because his hit power is not above 90, but he has better zone. I think he's faster than Bobby Wagner. I do have Bobby Wags on the team, as I mentioned earlier. I may be picking up that Brian Urlacher once I get Enforcer on Pat Tillman and Jamal Adams. The Jim Brown card, just disappointing. One of the greatest players in NFL history, also Syracuse alumni, and they're just, his Twitch Prime card was awful. This Legend card, I'm not going to say it's awful, but it's just not great. It's not Jim Brown great. For a guy that I'm surprised they even were able to get in the game between him and his beef with EA, and now that they're just kind of not giving him great stats is a little disappointing. And then Sunday, we finally got some Sunday content. Football Outsiders, we dropped a video opening up those packs yesterday, and they're just not worth it to me. They cost way too much training. Just be careful. I will admit I opened 3 on stream. I accidentally opened up a 4th one. I meant to open up one of these packs, and I opened up this and I actually pulled the 88 overall left tackle. So I quick sold them immediately, made a slight amount of training off of it. But yeah, the odds on these, because they're 85 to 90, you have to pull in a 90, 89, or 88 overall to basically profit. 87s and below are more common, it appears, and just not worth it. You're going to just catch a huge L. So that's the whole week. As far as this week goes, we know we are getting more MUT Hero cards today, later today, Wednesday, and Friday. We'll finish it out. Wednesday should be the day where you can earn 140 stars from playing solos. It appears that you are going to have to earn 5 stars on every solo to get the 140 right away. I'm sure that we'll get more solos on Friday, that if you're unable to clean up and get the 140 by Wednesday, that Friday will provide more solos for you to do that. But if you want those rewards right away, you're gonna probably have to get 5 stars on all of them. I'm still finishing them up. There's a couple of them that are just really, really, really annoying. House Rules should be coming out Tuesday. We don't know the objective for it, the game mode, all that. Hopefully, I'm not going to be mad if it's longer games with less win requirements. We'll have to wait and see what it is, but I think it's going to be challenging because they're giving you a 90 to 91 hero. I wouldn't expect like win 10 games that are going to take 10 minutes apiece. Like it's either going to be a long grind or a lot long games and a short number of wins, because it's a good reward. And honestly, keep that in mind, guys. I'm sure there's going to be complaints on the win requirement no matter what it is from the community, but this is a really, really good reward. We're talking some of the best cards in the game that you're going to get just for playing House Rules. Most Feared release date should be October 18th. EA did basically put out something saying that Most Feared is coming this month. Promos have been dropping on Friday. We know this coming Friday is still MUT Heroes content. That would probably mean the following Friday, which is October 18th. I would expect Most Feared to come out. I don't think it would come out the week after that. I got a feeling they'll probably stretch it into a 2-week drop, so stuff will come out on the 18th, and then stuff will probably come out on the 25th. I would not be surprised at that. So, quickly, Team of the Week projections, a lot of predictions, I should say, a lot of really good performances. Some of these guys might not get cards just because they recently got cards, but I got Will Fuller, Deshaun Watson, Christian McCaffrey. He probably deserves a limited, but he already has a 90 overall card. Will Team of the Week go to 91 Heroes and 92 limiteds? I really hope they do. Aaron Jones, Brandon Graham. Really hoping Brandon Graham gets the Team of the Week defensive hero. Josh Jacobs, Teddy Bridgewater, Michael Thomas, Brian Burns, Orlando Scandrick, and I'm going to put Marcus Lattimore on this list. He doesn't really have stats, but the last 2 weeks, he's locked down Amari Cooper. Yesterday, Mike Evans, 0 catches, 0 yards. My wife has Mike Evans on her fantasy team. She said, did he even play today? If you ask Marcus Lattimore, he's going to say no. Give Marcus Lattimore another card. All right, so those are my Team of the Week predictions. Let's end the video quickly by going over my team. We have 4. Somehow, I've added cards this week, and I still have more coins than I started with. flipping stuff just this weekend. We're going to cover the market and pricing and stuff later today. When Jamal Adams comes out, we'll be picking that card up for a video and showing you current pricing and everything. But here's the squad. Nothing's really changed on offense. I think I'm going to pick up David DeCastro and put Brandon Brooks on the bench for now, just because he's a better card and we want to upgrade our offensive line. On defense, no changes other than Bobby Wagner. We do have Bobby Wags now, him and Shazier trying to lock down the run game. On the defensive line, we powered up Fletcher Cox to an 89. We powered up Ramsey to an 89. And we finally repowered up Reggie White, so he's now a 91 overall. We also have Jamal Adams up to an 89. He will be a 92 later today when I pick up that card. But I need to spend some coins, man. I keep looking at where I need to upgrade, and I can't find any spots. I'm sure I can in certain situations, but it's like I want to spend my coins, but there's nothing out there that I feel like I want to upgrade these two guys, but the MUT Hero left guard and left tackle did not look good at all. So is there better options here other than the legends that are out? I don't know. But that's my squad. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you so much for tuning into another episode, my voice almost cracked there, of MUT Recap. We'll be back later with another video. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.